Hey guys, Casey Roy here, and welcome to another video. Today I'd like to do something a little different. I want to start doing reviews from books I've read in the past. These aren't going to be long explanatory reviews, really breaking down the technical ins and outs of the books. While there's nothing wrong with those reviews, I personally don't care for them. I feel they give away too much information of the book, especially if you haven't read it yet. With that in mind, I want to keep my reviews as short as possible, and the only information I want to provide is what's readily available in the back of the book, and if I liked it or not. I'm going to try not to give away any of the information that's inside the book if I can help it. The first book I'd like to review is written by an author named David Eddings. It's called Pollen of Prophecy, and it's book one of the Belgariad series. Now, this is an old book. It was first published in 1982, and it has been at least 30 years since I first read this book. Now, why this book? Well, David Eddings holds a special place for me. His books were the first classical fantasy books that I ever read, and up to this point, as a young teenager, I had only ever read comic books or short one-off books, the shortest I could read for whatever book report I had due in school. His books really got me hooked on reading something more, something on a grander scale. So let me read you the back text on this first book. Pollen of Prophecy. Long ago, the storyteller claimed, in the first book of the Belgariad, the evil god Torok drove men and gods to war. But Belgarath, the sorcerer, led men to reclaim the orb that protected men of the West. So long as it lay in Riva, the prophecy went, men would be safe. But Geryon did not believe in such stories. Brought up on a quiet farm by his Aunt Paul, how could he know the apostate planned to dread Torok, or that he would be led on a quest of unparalleled magic and danger by those he loved, but did not know? So the trope's pretty common. Geryon's a young boy who doesn't know who he really is or what he's capable of, but he's got to learn in order to save the world. He's going to have friends and family along the way with him to help. So while there is magic and action in this book, it is a slow burn. If you're someone who prefers reading books with a ton of action and a really fast pace, this might not be the book for you. The later books pick up the pace, but this first one I think is used to develop the characters in the story and build a solid foundation for what comes later. I don't mind a slow burn personally. If it helps you develop the story and helps the reader develop a rapport with the characters, it makes the story so much better. The story itself, it's not perfect, but it is a good story, and I do highly recommend this series. Even if you don't like the slow burn books, give it a try because they do pick up later. I think if you enjoyed books by Terry Goodkind, or especially say Robert Jordan, or maybe Terry Brooks, I think you'll enjoy David Eddings. I know for a fact it's available on Kindle. It's probably available on the rest. Pick it up, give it a read. Let me know what you think in the comments. Until the next read, guys, take care.